Oh, hi everybody, vammalles here. Today we're in front of the beautiful city of Allemantheia, which is right here on the map. Allemantheia, whatever, however you want to say it. Here's the city, and if we look at the map, there is a no-name territory right here that I don't know why it's here, but I want in. But it has no name, which means there's probably no true entrance to it. So, we're gonna go find one. Before doing this, I highly recommend going to any general store and getting preferably one of these 4 teleport scrolls, which lead to the major cities in the game: Allemantheia, Kaiator, Highwatch, and Velika. I highly recommend having a plethora of these in your inventory so that you can easily get in and out of areas that you might not supposed to be in, you know? You're not supposed to be in there, so highly recommend having those. Very useful tools. They're like a gold. You can get them from any general store. Anyway, so here we are on the map. We've left Allemantheia, gone out the northeast entrance, and we're on north. And we're right here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to turn around. We're going to mount up, and you can see we're out on the map. What we're going to do is we're going to come out this giant archway, and we're just going to turn right. We're just going to come straight over this tree over here. I am sorry that my mount is slow. I am a lowly level 27, and this is the best mount I have. So, as we come along this wall, we'll come up to this tree right here, and we'll immediately just start jumping. I recommend aiming. See the gap in between those 2 branches, right where that exclamation mark's at? I highly recommend jumping right up there. You just keep going, and eventually you'll drop a little bit. Once you've dropped in this little divot, you'll look up and to the left, or right with the tree right to your left, and you'll start jumping again. And see, there's my character. He's just vertically jumping up. And then I'm walking a little bit. You can't see it. But now we're on this little platform. Let me zoom in. We jump up this ledge. We walk over to the left a bit. And here's the final step. Here's the only thing keeping us out of the no-name territory, is this very steep wall. What I want you to do is dismount off your horse, or whatever other mount you have. And you want to walk up this hill. You want to walk jump. So for the default keybind is the backslash that's above the 8 on your number pad. So I'm going to press that and see how my character's walking now. All you have to do is jump. You hold forward and jump, and you'll be able to climb up this hill. And keep going and going until we're at the top of this ridge, and then we can go back to running. And here we are. And we'll look at the map. Now, I'm not quite there. I'm not quite out of the boundaries yet. But if I continue on my journey, I will be in no time flat. Oh, well then, I've hit an invisible wall. Oh. Whoa. There we go. Yeah, so we're out of the map now. I just had a little hiccup. But yeah, so here is the no-name territory that you can explore at your leisure. Let's take a look at the map. See, look, I don't even show up now. I'm officially entering the outskirts. Let's go explore a bit. Let's take a little bit of a stroll. In case that someone does not want to do this themselves, they can at least see what there is to explore out here. And what a shock, it is a whole lot of nothing. I do not know why they have these empty territories like they do. Why they don't protect these territories better, make them harder to get into. Because as you saw, that took me a minute, 2 minutes tops. And I was able to get to an area that I'm not supposed to be in. And I'm deep into it too, with no sign of me stopping. Let me stop, let me look around. Look how huge this area is. I don't quite understand how this is possible, but I love it. I absolutely love just being able to take a stroll through here. let's see how far we can go. I'm about a quarter of the way through. And look at this, like, a lot of these areas, if you've seen any of my other videos, some of them are very flat, and some of them are very open and flat, and some of them are, like, a little bumpy, but, like, these almost look like they have texture. Like, they're not, the ground's very uneventful. There's not a lot of texture there. Like, these ridges on my side, these look to have texture, and it makes me wonder what their plans are, what they plan on doing with this, and why they haven't done anything yet. And it's kind of like over here, we can see one of the grid quadrants for the game, where two textures meet. Well, technically, where the four corners meet. Let's go check it out. See, I expect more like this. These kind of like jagged mountains. I expect these when I break out of the map. But this is what I love. I love it when you can see these four corners. They all meet together. And you have this beautiful, luscious green. Even the sound effects are different when you walk on it. And it goes over to this dirt. I absolutely love this. Let's see where we are on the map. Look, I'm closer to Baldur's Refuge now. I'm gonna see if I can't get up this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dismount again. I'm gonna enter walking mode. I'm gonna climb up this. And voila, we're up another mountain. And I like the music that starts playing. Let's continue on this journey and see what else we can find. Whoa, my horse is freaking out there for a moment. See, look, my mini map. That's definitely not where we're at. Definitely not. So this is quite interesting. We've hit over halfway. I'm hoping we can see the abyss once we get over to the far right side where it shows the ocean. For anyone who does not know, the abyss is a giant, empty, just nothing. It is the edge of the map where there are no invisible walls. It is literally just nothing. Hence the name The Abyss. I'm still perplexed as to why so there's texture. That's the best way I can describe it. Why some parts of this area have texture when there's no reason for it to. Actually, I wonder if we can go this way. This way looks easier. I could be wrong. Let's take a peek here. Nope, this way is definitely not easier. Let's see. Getting further, this is gonna be interesting. Let's just come over here. Let's see if we can't walk up. Let's first right. Okay, can't jump up. But we can certainly jump up it. Let's continue on the journey. Yeah, I think it's gonna be the abyss over here. I think we're about to hit nothing. Yep. Just as I figured. Now, be careful about the further drops in this game because they changed it so that fall damage is lethal. There are potions you can buy, but for this specific tutorial, it is not necessary. In case you're wondering, those items are called Featherlight Potions, and I believe they can also be bought at any normal vendor. Oh, wow! I was not expecting this. They actually have an invisible wall all the way out here. God, I couldn't tell you why. Also, another thing that I find never mind, it cuts off. Never mind. I was gonna say it's interesting how the edges curve into the abyss, but they actually don't. We just can't actually see the edge. This is very interesting. I wonder if they've made it so you can't get into the abyss anymore, or if it's just this area in particular. I'm gonna try going over into the green area over here, see what happens. Look where we are on the map. Yeah, we're pretty high up. Oh, so this little landmass right here has no mass because it would be out into the nothing. Oh, look at this green. This is a funky green. This is a... Oh! Damn it! Damn it! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. That's a bust. Oh, did it again. So, this is the abyss. And as soon as I stop, which I eventually will, my character's gonna hit an invisible flat plane. And yep, I'm going to die. Now, the problem is, would you like to resurrect here? So, what should happen is if I click the safe haven resurrection, it's probably not going to work because I'm so far away from every safe haven that it more than likely won't work. So see, it shows me as alive, but as you can see, my screen is still gray, and I can't do anything. So now, what we're going to try doing... See, I can't use any of my items. I can't do anything. So, this is... I do not recommend doing that last jump. Let's see, what can I do? Because I can't use any scrolls. This is all new to me. Because the safe haven resurrection did not work because I'm nowhere near a safe haven. So I very well may need to log out and log back in and see what happens. Let's do that. Let's go back to my characters. I'm hoping that once I go back to my character select screen, log back in, it'll show me as alive but still in the abyss. And if so, I'll be totally fine. If it doesn't show me as alive, I don't know what I'm going to do. That is the worst case scenario. Okay, so it shows us as alive. Now, don't move. If you've followed me point for point, which I hope you haven't, don't move. Open your inventory and attempt to use a scroll. I am going to use... Let's see. I think... One moment, I'm trying to remember. No, it's up here. Do I have a Habare? I'm hoping I have a Habare scroll, which I think I do. Yes. Move to Habare. Now here's another problem. Down in the abyss, scrolls don't always work. Even though I clicked yes, the actual scroll is not activating. This is another issue that can appear. For kicks and giggles, we're going to try using a different scroll. No. So down in the abyss, scrolls don't work anymore. So, and there's an option called unstuck, but this won't work because this actually will move you to blank. It just has a period. That option will not work either. That's also why the safe haven resurrection doesn't work, because that feature requires you to be near a safe haven, and it has a very limited range, and we are so far away from any safe havens. So the only two ways out of this position is through either a GM, which I do not recommend because it's probably frowned upon, or what you can do is you can do a dungeon. You can queue up, you can find a group. Yes. I'm now queued for instance matching. Now, if you don't want to do the dungeon, that's perfectly fine. But you still need to queue for one. Hopefully, you're playing a tank character because their queues are generally much quicker. For example, I'm a Lancer. So right now, see the estimated wait time is 2 minutes 15 seconds. We're just going to ride this out. And then what ends up happening is once you get into the dungeon, you can immediately just walk out. And instead of putting you where you last were, it'll put you at the entrance of the dungeon, which is perfect for us. Because we don't want to be here. This is the last place. I can't even turn my camera. I'm not going to try moving. We're gonna wait for this. Okay, so continuing from where we left off, it turns out that for whatever reason, I could not get into a dungeon or a battleground. I'm just that unlucky. But what I was able to do to get out of the abyss was go to Vanguard requests, look at my quest line, and go to the checkpoint for the quest line that I'm on. And cost no money, and you're just good to go. So, highly recommend if you have a quest, even just something simple, hopefully something has a checkpoint, just go to that. That's how I was able to get out. So the lesson learned today is be careful about where you go in in an uncharted territory, because you can drop into the abyss and be in trouble. So anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed getting out of the map once again. If you like these videos, I have plenty more of them. Please go check them out. If you have any territories on the map, because the map is huge. I have gotten to a lot of areas, but I have not gotten everywhere, I don't think. If there are any areas that you would like me to attempt, please post a comment. I truly appreciate it. I'm always looking for new areas to attempt. Maybe you found an area that you think is possible, but you weren't able to. Please leave a comment. I truly appreciate it. And hope you have a great day. Peace out.